everyone. My name is Michelle. Welcome back to my classroom. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you an update for Lingo Ace, and I'm also going to share with you all the details about my new book. So I'm going to share with you why I wrote this book, what is this book all about, why I chose this title, and where I published my new book. So if you're interested in hearing any of these things, then let's get into this video. So I did my first demo lesson with Lingo Ace maybe 2.5 weeks ago. I was excited to do my next demo lesson. With all the feedback that I received about my first demo lesson, I felt like I was very well prepared. However, on the morning of my demo lesson, I was not feeling well. Not so much as physically ill, but mentally, I just wasn't feeling well. I had a lot going on that week. So I got up to teach all of my classes with education first. My first class was at 5 a.m. and my last class was at 8 a.m. So I thought maybe I would feel better before it was time for me to do my demo lesson with Lingo Ace, which was scheduled for 11 a.m. Again, I still wasn't feeling better or feeling well. So I decided to cancel my demo lesson with Lingo Ace. So you can cancel your demo lesson 24 hours prior to the start of your demo. But if you cancel any sooner than that, it is against their policy. So because I canceled 3 hours prior to the start of my demo, I was not invited to do another demo lesson. So I will not be continuing on with the hiring process with Lingo Ace, and that is the update. So now I'm going to share with you all the information about my new book. So this is my autobiography, my life story, however you want to describe it. I knew that after I had children, I did want to write my life story someday. So I started writing this in 2015, and I finally finished January of this year. So I chose this title, The Life of a Turtle, because I believe we all can relate to an animal in some way. And I find that I can relate to many of the characteristics of a turtle. So I'm going to share with you what the prologue of this book says, just to give you an idea of why exactly I chose a turtle. So the prologue reads, can you identify with the behavior of an animal? Perhaps you're aggressive like a honey badger and willing to take on anything twice your size. Maybe you're easygoing and have a calm temperament like a Labrador retriever. Or perhaps you're more like a chameleon and able to change with any situation. If I had to compare myself to that of an animal, it would be a turtle. Much like a turtle, I've lived my life in a shell. I like to think of a shell as my shield of defense. It's the place where I go to withdraw from the world around me. According to my research, a turtle's body temperature varies depending upon its environment. And much like a turtle, my energy varies depending upon what's going on around me. A calm environment leaves me feeling free-spirited and engaged, while a chaotic environment leaves me feeling withdrawn and despondent. So that just gives you an idea of why exactly I chose this title, The Life of a Turtle. So I published this book on Amazon KDP. And when you publish your book on Amazon KDP, they give you all of the necessary features and functions to publish a good book. They also allow you to choose your own book cover, or you can upload a book cover of your choice. I chose this cover because if you look at the detail, it does resemble the outside of a turtle's shell. So again, I published this on Amazon KDP. And when you publish your book on Amazon KDP, they do allow you to print 5 proof copies of your book. However, when you print proof copies of your book, it does come with a watermark across the title and across the back. And because I was given these proof copies just to friends and family, I didn't mind having the watermark go along my front and back. But I did get a regular copy without those marks for myself. So again, I wrote this book so that my children and grandchildren can get a glimpse into my life prior to me becoming their mother and their grandmother. So I'm going to read the back of this book just to give you an idea of what exactly my children and my grandchildren will come to learn of me. So the back says, have you ever wondered what life was like for your parents prior to them becoming your parents? What kind of childhood did they have? What was their family dynamic like? What childhood secrets do they have? Who was their first crush? These are all the things I often wondered about. As much as I would like to have known the answers to these questions, we simply didn't have those kinds of conversations. I wrote this short autobiography to give my children and grandchildren a glimpse into my life prior to me becoming their mother and their grandmother. This autobiography allows them to experience my childhood in great detail. They will not only learn about my family dynamic as a child and my untold childhood secrets, they will also learn about some of the people who have made lasting impressions on my life and some events that has changed my life forever. I was not able to condense my entire childhood in this 25-chapter short story, but I was certainly able to capture many of the most memorable and profound moments that have shaped me into the woman that I am today. There's also a short biography here with my picture. I'm going to read that for you as well. My name is Michelle Shirley Fields. I am a woman who loves God. I am a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. I like to watch the sunrise. I love writing children's short stories. I enjoy traveling, watching documentaries, and crocheting new patterns. So that just gives you an idea of what exactly this book entails. So again, I started writing this in 2015 and just finished January of this year. So I want to encourage you, if there's anything that you've started and you walked away from it, or if you didn't meet the deadline as you intended, I want to encourage you to finish whatever it is you started, because you owe it to yourself to see the finish. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope that you enjoyed watching and listening, and I'll see you in my next video. Teach happy, happy teaching.